Hello and welcome to the 3 Guys 5 Feet Apart podcast featuring 5 guys not 5 feet apart. I am your host, Michael.
I'm one of your co-hosts, Jonah.
I'm Chris.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Austin.
And today we have a plethora of topics to discuss. Jonah has been bragging about this amazing topic he has this whole time. Jonah, why don't you kick us off with your amazing topic?
My amazing Are you sure? I don't think my topic's
You have been bragging
amazing.
about it. You said you had the best topic for this, so go ahead.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite meme? That's my topic.
Like
You first, Michael.
Like recent?
I mean, I'm talking any meme. What is your favorite of all time?
My favorite of all time.
All time.
Ooh, I really like the Tom and Jerry meme where Tom has like the shocked face, where it's like the disturbed face where he's looking at something. Usually it says something really disturbing, where it's like, you know, when you try to pee on the side of the bowl to be quiet, and it's like your brother while he's eating his cereal. It's the disturbed face. I love that meme. I love any meme that just kind of gut punches you with the humor right away. Those are the best high quality memes. This topic sucks, by the way.
Okay,
You
this is
were
a great
mad at my
topic
topic.
because I
It's
love
not
memes.
Go ahead.
The one I've been... Okay, listen, I bring up
You never look at my memes either. I send you.
Yeah, I'm...
look at
You
your
guys send me...
Thank you,
So
Joe.
50-50.
No,
It's like
his
they're
memes are pretty
hilarious Or
good.
they don't make sense at all. But then again, I'm the special guy that doesn't understand memes at all. And all I get to is like the Star Wars memes. Those are pretty good for me.
I just love how you started talking without the microphone, like if anything's
You
gonna
have
get
to take
picked
the
up.
mic from me.
If you
'cause
want to
I'm
talk,
sharing.
like signal to someone that you want the mic.
Like,
I mean,
just
what's
ask
the
for
range
the
on
mic,
this
and
thing?
he'll give it to you.
I've turned it down because we can't we don't have any background noise.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't get memes.
So what's your favorite meme?
Something about Star Wars.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Something about
okay.
Star Wars.
One meme I've been obsessed with, because, okay, I always like memes that are out of date.
Oh wait, no wait. I'm sorry. I figured it out. I figured it
He's
out.
got it now.
It's the one where like Hayden Christensen is at Disney World, signing lightsabers to little kids, and they're like, "Who let this guy in here?" And then it's just like Darth Vader. You know, because he kills all the kids in the temple.
You know, because he kills all the kids.
Thank you for explaining it for
one of the best
everyone.
I like
things.
that one.
It's all right. It's a pretty good meme. Austin, you got your meme?
I just like one-word memes like poggers in
Pog
the
Pog
chat.
champ in the
Pog
chat.
champ meme.
PogChamp. It's beautiful.
Uh,
It just means
Chris,
anything,
what about
bro.
you? What's your favorite
Like all time. So like
all time?
okay, my favorite it's kind of two. I can hold this. It's my favorite phase of memes was either the moth memes. Those were
The lamp, the
Dang.
moth
Okay,
lamp
yeah,
meme.
yeah.
Those
What
were
was
so
the
good.
whole deal with those? 'Cause
I
remember
have
that.
no idea, but I just thought it was so funny.
Alex, grab the microphone before you talk. Stop talking. It's not
I'm
getting
talking
recorded.
loud, so
It
should hear
doesn't
me.
work like that.
The Shaggy memes were also so
The
good. I loved
1% of
Shaggy
my
memes.
power.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Those are the best memes.
Those were great.
Well, bam.
Thank you, Alex, for adding that on.
Sure.
So now that we plowed through that topic with all of
Can I add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
This just reminds me of the time I was on acid with Austin, and I finally understood memes, and he blew my mind with every meme he showed me. But since then, I've now forgotten everything once
I'm
again.
conflicted if I'm gonna have to cut this out so Austin's parents don't know that he tried acid.
They're not gonna listen to this podcast.
I mean,
This
who's
is a say
really gonna
anything.
listen
Anything
to this?
goes.
The 5 people I beg, Jonah's Discord, those kinds of people.
Shout out to my
But it totally
Discord.
was true,
Yeah. Just a
though.
second. Let Jonah give a shout out to his Discord that are gonna listen to this.
I mean, apparently they're really interested. I posted. I was like, "Hey, you guys want to listen to this?" And I'm not making this up. This one guy, the first thing he says, "It needs big titty bitches, though." I'm like, I have no idea what he's talking
A
about.
completely audio only. Does
we
he think
have
we're like
no-
gonna be Twitch streamers?
Big titty
I mean, I
bitches
told him like,
at
"Hey,
all.
I'm making the thumbnail, so I'll take that into consideration."
I'm so thankful that you took that in consideration, because that is definitely the most important aspect of a podcast. the large-breasted women,
Yeah, the ones that you can't see.
the ones that are completely invisible.
I mean, you can't see us. They don't know
we
what
could
we
all
have.
have.
We're all big titty bitches, actually.
if anybody has big titties, it's us.
You know what? You say that, and I've worked out like in high school and college and everything. Nothing like intense to get all beefy, but like I think I've worked out enough to like not bloat up. But like no matter how much I work out, I still got man boobs. Like they're just fixed to me.
I mean, I think they look pretty good.
Maybe you just weren't meant to be a boy. Have you thought about
Maybe.
that? Do you feel like
Thought
you
about
were
that?
really meant to be a woman and you're trying to find your true self or
You know
something?
what, Alex? You say these things, but maybe
Michael,
maybe
you
I
are
am.
a man. Just you're a beautiful man. You just
Maybe
keep-
I'm gonna
just
be
keep on
like
keeping
Buffalo
on.
Bill in Silence of the Lambs and like tuck it away in front of the camera.
Tuck
Have
your
you not
dick-
seen that
tuck
movie?
your dick up
I've never
under
seen
your
that.
butt.
Oh my, I guess we're gonna watch that after this. At least that scene. So I do have a couple topics planned because I'm the only one that actually writes these down.
This is basically Michael's podcast. We're just here to be entertainment.
It can't just
We're
be
all
me.
winging it
I
here.
I think I'm a pretty funny guy, but not on my own. I can't just do like an hour of talking to myself. I do that in the car, so maybe I could, but it eventually just go and become like some random rant about politics or something, or how I hate other drivers.
This is true. He is bad road
So,
rage.
2020 has been a pretty crappy year, and looks like it's going to get worse because freaking aliens are invading now. Have you guys seen the news stories about the monoliths?
Monoliths, yes.
The one that was in Utah, and now there's another one in Romania.
Romania and California.
In California now.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so glad you brought that
Well,
up
I
because
haven't heard about this.
you're
Tell
the
me
only
about
person
it.
I know that's gotten excited about
So-
that besides me.
Jonah, just to educate you and anyone else who doesn't know what's going on. In Utah, like a week ago, they found this weird silver metallic monolith with like weird ruins on it or something. And so they thought that was really weird. And some like weird UFO cultists came like 4 days later to dismantle it. So the idea is it's some kind of stunt, obviously. But now there's one in Romania
I
that.
thought the person that dismantled it was just like 4 guys. Like there's pictures
Yeah, but they
of
were
them.
like part of some weird alien cult group or something.
Seriously? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
that's what I read or something. If I'm wrong,
I heard that it's just like a big prank, and it's somebody that's a fan of 2001: Space Odyssey.
It might. It also. You know, mostly the most logical explanation is that it's just some kind of ridiculous like stunt, maybe some kind of
I'm with
promotion.
you though. I would love to believe they're.
I would love for it to be aliens,
'Cause,
right?
Like, how freaking cool is that? And
Like,
like,
they're putting
the fact
little-
though that it happened in Romania, in a different country, and here, like that just makes it.
But okay,
more
not to
valid for
poke
me.
a hole in that, but like the internet exists, so it's not that hard to find someone in Romania, be friends with them, and make some monoliths.
You steal a lot of money.
Yeah. All right.
If there were aliens, would you want them to be more advanced or less advanced?
Well, I mean, they're gonna be more advanced
Yeah.
if they got
If
spaceships.
If they can
right?
reach us, they're going to be more advanced by default.
Unless
Well,
they're
I-
like
I
coming
guess
from
so.
like under the ocean and they've been asleep. For,
Then they're
like-
not aliens if they come from Earth.
Yeah. It's a good
I
point.
mean, they could
But I
be.
mean,
Maybe
like,
we're
Elon Musk
aliens
is,
to
like,
them.
basically
An alien.
at this
He's
point.
trying to get back to Mars.
I mean, I think
Isn't his Tesla
There's
the
a
first
chance.
one just floating out there right now?
Grab the microphone if you want to say something.
I mean, he was just
Isn't there a Tesla just floating out in space?
Yeah,
right
he
now?
launched one of his cars to space.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty legit. I love
pretty
Elon
cool.
Musk, even though he's like just a shit poster, basically.
I would love to be Elon Musk.
You think
for
he's
day.
a poser?
No, I said he just
Elon
he's a
Musk's
shit
a poser.
poster. He just
Oh,
does
yeah.
stuff for
It's the
like,
title of the
'cause
podcast.
he
Elon
get-
Musk, the
he
poser.
gives zero.
We still need it. You know, I thought I had a good name.
Elon
but that
Musk
name
has
works better.
so much money, and he can just do whatever the fuck he wants.
But he's also
That's not a
insanely
poser.
smart.
That's just being wealthy.
He's not that smart.
How do you know he's not that smart?
Because he
You don't
can't build
get
the
places
rockets
like that.
himself. Oh, okay.
you seen
Speaking of
some of the
rockets, I
stuff he
just thought of
posts on
this.
Twitter?
I don't have this topic written down. Did you guys hear about the flat earther that tried to prove the Earth was flat, so he made his own homemade rocket?
Yes.
He
He
died. He
freaking
just
died.
straight up died. I saw the video of it
I wonder
too.
how far he got. I wonder if he was like,
He
yes,
did-
I'm gonna
He
do
made a
this today.
steam-powered rocket like it's the 1800s. So he launched it and like
How
his-
high did it go? Did it
It
actually?
went pretty high, but like the problem was it came immediately crashing back down. He's dead.
Man, that poor flat earther.
Did he have a family or was
He
it
did.
just
He had a family, people that loved him and cared about him.
Oh my gosh.
But he wanted to prove the Earth was flat. He was like, I don't have an agenda. I'm just gonna go up there and see what I can see. But like he kept doing all this stuff. Like he didn't want to like buy a NASA space helmet because he thought they'd like alter the glass so he would look like there's a curve. So he made like a flat like sheet space helmet, and he made a homemade rocket, launched himself up, and
I love the logic though. Like that was pretty
Did
smart.
he have
with
any
the
kids?
NASA
Like, was he
helmets.
married, like, with kids? Or was
I don't know if he had
hope
kids. I
not.
think he was
Single
married
man.
though. Just
Feel bad
just
for
a
the
man
wife.
in his rocket in his dream.
Imagine marrying someone and that's who you choose to do that.
Well, they're
Uses
not married
1800s
anymore.
Technology to get to the moon.
That brings me to people trying to do things by themselves. There's this kid, and I guess he was pretty obsessed with Marvel and superheroes, and he tried to inject himself with metal to become Wolverine.
He got,
Not
like,
once,
cancer.
not twice, but 3 times, and got sent to the hospital all 3 times.
Wow.
Then he got obsessed with Spider-Man and had spiders bite him and got poison, whatever, and got sent to the hospital 4th.
Okay,
Did he die?
No.
at,
He did
at
not
this
die.
point, like, who
But,
are
like,
his parents?
you-
Like, 'cause I blame them.
Because he was like 10 years old, so yeah, I don't know.
I
They
mean,
should probably
doesn't
go to
he
jail.
know you need a radioactive spider to become Spider-Man?
Then he's gonna get leukemia.
Yeah, like did the parents go to like
That's his
jail?
superpower.
Or-
You got leukemia.
Super cancer, like Deadpool. Could you imagine, like, you try to become Spider-Man, you end up becoming Deadpool? Like, at least Spider-Man's handsome.
Got a period.
This just in on the Three Guys 5 Feet Apart podcast. Alex has a big announcement.
My wife finally got her period, so we are not pregnant. We were
No
pretty
concerns.
worried since we just had a kid, and she's only 4 months old today. So, yeah, good times.
It's beautiful. I'm proud of you.
I just got my first period as well.
I've never had mine. I still got big T's though.
I peed blood this morning, so I think it's the same thing.
Okay, that is. Should get that checked out.
But we're talking about this kid, and like, I feel like the first time, when you inject himself with metal once, then your parents tell you like, hey, don't do that. But he did it 2 more times, which tell me like the parents need to supervise this kid. And then the spiders, like on that second trip to the hospital, I'd call child services.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I feel like social services would have taken him.
How old was the kid? Do we know?
You
Like,
say he's
10 years
10?
old, I
he was
believe.
10 years
Yeah.
old.
I wasn't
So
that
he should
dumb
have been
at 10.
supervised. Like if he was like 16 or something.
Although like
he
the
can kinda do
balls on
whatever
that
he
kid though, like he
I'm
is
terrified.
really,
Out of
like,
metal.
I don't even.
wants.
It all went to.
like
That's still a superpower.
all the pain.
You think they
is
clink
just
when he walks? Like
Just think about that, though.
Here
To-
comes Tom.
To
No?
inject yourself with metal, it had to be liquid, which means it had to be hot,
it's
probably.
like a cowbell on a cow.
Think about going through a metal detector.
Oh,
I feel like he probably injected like mercury or something, which is
That's
even
even
worse.
worse.
Wait, wouldn't no? I
Any
think
metal
he'd
you
die.
inject into your veins is not good.
No, but, like-
if they get to it fast
put iron. I mean, iron in your diet.
Yeah, but like your body has all these balances of chemicals. Even you shouldn't inject yourself with iron. That's
Yeah,
still
I
not
actually I almost had to like go to the hospital to get iron like taken out of my body because
Here
I
comes
had
surgery, man.
I had too
That's
much
your superpower.
I had too much build up in my blood over time.
You can take too much iron pills.
I got too many blood transfusions.
Can't you
so-
overdose on iron, though?
Yeah. They almost made me stay in the hospital for like a week.
like. Can you overdose on fun? Because that's
you can
what we're
basically
about
overdose
to
on anything, actually.
What are we about to do?
do. The podcast, man.
Oh, shit.
It's fun. It's fun for the whole family.
Yeah, it really is fun. Give me the mic. I was thinking this whole time.
Yeah, you can just grab the mic.
that
and
a
awesome.
podcast like this would be a good way to get new people that have never met before, just to start talking.
I
about
like how
random
you were
shit.
like, I was thinking this the whole time, but right before we started recording, you were like, we need a theme. And now all of a sudden, like, the casual format's a great
The
idea.
theme is Elon Musk's a poser. That's the theme.
He is
That
kind
is
of
the
a
theme.
poser.
but
shit poster guy.
Oh.
It sounded like you said poser.
Is he
so I
married?
think we're gonna roll
Yeah,
with it.
he's married.
Yeah.
To
is
Miss
his
Musk.
wife. What does she look like?
She looks kind of like
She's-
gothy, right?
She kind of looks like Billie Eilish.
Really, yeah.
Like
Oh,
an
dude.
older,
Yeah.
Billie
no hair
Eilish.
dye.
Tell
she
me.
just turned 18.
talking about
so-
titties.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry, but not sorry. I'm just.
I mean, so, like,
and that voice.
she is objectively
Goddamn.
attractive, but, like,
Okay.
personally, I don't go for younger girls, so it's like, I have no...
She just turned 18. She's legal. She's like
That doesn't...
1 year younger than my wife.
Okay, but, like I said, I just don't go for
Everyone
young...
has
like,
different personal preferences.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's not make this weird.
No, yeah. I don't think it's weird.
I mean, I feel like it's a little weird.
No.
Okay, next topic. We're actually kind of churning through these topics. Do any of the newcomers have a topic? Alex, Chris?
I've been really into Fortnite lately.
Oh my god.
I even
topic.
went as far as buying the freaking battle pass at the end of the battle pass, so then I had to buy the next one because
That's just
it was
bad
over
money
in like 2
management.
days.
That's
That-
just
that really
not
is.
being
It's
how much
like-
you care
It's
about
just because I really wanted the skins. I don't really care about the whole battle pass. There was specific skins that I got, which Thor was one of them, by the way, from the new comic series.
Yeah.
The one with the Black Winter.
Yeah, I actually have one of those new Thor
And
comics
the
with
comic
me.
book, like, they had a comic on the Fortnite game.
Yeah,
that
I know.
interacted. Huh.
You know,
It's pretty cool to see.
My little cousins love Fortnite, so they showed me all about it. The 11 and 8-year-old cousins.
Hey,
like
it is a
really
fun game, and now the Mandalorian's on there, and you freaking get bounties and freaking go kill people
Wow.
for bounties.
I'm sure my 11 and 8-year-old cousins are gonna love that.
You know?
you give me a lot of crap for winging it, and then Alex here is just bringing.
That's
up
true.
Fortnite.
I gave Jonah a lot of
know.
crap last time for winging it, and Alex and his
like,
Fortnite
do
comment.
my topics suck now?
Your topic was literally telling Austin to pick a topic.
It worked.
It worked.
That's
though.
true. It got us. It got us to the
It
next.
really was. That was like, and I picked a dumbass topic. I don't even remember what it
Yeah,
was.
your topic was really.
It was like,
so-
what's your favorite color or something?
Your topic was like, so, anime.
What's your favorite Among Us color?
Hey, it did get us talking about anime titties though.
Okay.
And lots of legs, hot legs.
Oh,
Yeah, but let's
Yeah.
not go
Minor
back
legs.
to
Oh yeah, we'll forget
monster
about that.
girls' feats. I don't want to talk about that with you again. Chris, do you have a topic?
Well, I was just gonna bring up. We talked about this a little bit, like how I think Fortnite has created a better Avengers game than the actual Avengers game.
Oh, that's
Like,
true.
it's-
Yeah.
it's-
I'm
I
not.
think it's
I
kinda
have not
sad.
played the actual Avengers game, but everything I've seen and heard.
It just looks
it-
terrible.
I'm not a gamer,
complete
but I've
shit.
seen enough of it, like where I'm just like, this looks awful. Like, why
But
would
I had
anyone
so
want
much
to play
hope
this game?
for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
After Spider-Man, because like
Yeah.
they were trying to like go off of like what Spider-Man.
Why
had
don't they
going
just
for
do
it.
that? Why do they try to make something new and unique? It's like, look, the Spider-Man format works. Just make it with the Avengers.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
I think it'd be dope
Or if they
for,
just
like, an Iron Man
remastered
game or
Ultimate
something.
Alliance.
Oh my god. They do
That's
the-
all cash
okay.
grab.
Ultimate Alliance was the shit. I
So-
forgot about that.
So
I'm not a
good.
gamer,
Except
but
not
like
the second one. The second
after I
one's
got
nice.
my Switch, I'm looking at Ultimate Alliance 3, and I'm just like, I really want to get it, and I want it for the worst reasons. I see all the art, and I'm just like, damn, they made all the females extra thick in this game.
Oh, she,
They do that every
you do
single
like them
game.
thick girls, don't
I
you?
do, but like,
Every game.
let me. I mean, my personal history kind of proves that. But like, Hella, if you've seen, look up on your phone real quick right now. Hella,
Hella.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the latest one, which is 3. Like they, they
Is it
kept
is
going.
it out like right now?
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
It's I've been thinking about getting it for Switch, but I just don't sit down and like game for any extended period of time.
Which is so weird. Like
I
you like
100%
all the
do
nerdy
that all
things
the
except
time.
for gaming.
Yeah,
That's kind of true.
I just don't have time.
I mean,
Oh,
you like Super
shit,
Smash
she's
Bros.
thick as fuck.
Thank you for that astute observation. Very
digging
well
it.
expressed.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, I give it a.
I just
want to
know how Fortnite gets all of these like the rights to like. I mean, they get
because they're
Star
making
Wars,
so much money.
Marvel.
Disney's
Yeah.
like, here
that's-
you go.
But that's still insane.
They just added God of War 2 on
God
there.
of God of. I just
Oh,
saw
bro.
that. Yeah, God
Because
of
like
War.
putting your thing
Yeah.
in Fortnite's the equivalent of like getting every small child.
Is that
to
like the
drool
marketing
over it.
strategy now? Is just put your game on Fortnite?
Yeah,
and you're
Fortnite
good
is
to
just.
go?
That's what it is,
advertising
man.
now.
That's insane.
Like people were mad because they just thought Fortnite was one big Marvel ad and it wasn't really like a game. I thought it was pretty cool though.
I mean, I liked it. I mean, I thought it looked great.
Did you actually play it?
I didn't, but like, I'm not gonna lie. I looked at it and I was like, man, I hate Fortnite, but I kind of want to play it now. That's how
I literally saw and I still hate it, but like my little cousins were showing it to me. I'm like, that's really cool. Oh, show me that skin now. I want to see the skin
Yeah.
for
Oh
Wolverine.
my gosh,
or like,
yeah.
show me the Venom skin. And they were digging it because I was actually interested in Fortnite for once. They were like, Michael, come watch me play. And I'm just like, oh my
Okay.
goodness, you're being She-Hulk. That's so cool.
Aren't those skins like $20 though?
Yeah, I spent $20 on the battle passes, but if you want to get like individual skins, it's quite a lot, yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole thing.
That's
Fortnite's a
Christmas
huge
money
cash
right there.
I
grab.
kind of want to ask, like, I want to know how much Ninja has spent on it. Like, Does he get 'em for free?
He gets everything for free.
I was about to
Okay.
say,
'Cause
but
he's-
even if he didn't, even if he bought everything, like think about how much he gets on Twitch, like
I think
just
he makes
Twitch alone.
$500,000 a month.
He
makes
actually,
like $500,000
I think he
a year.
didn't he
Or,
make a deal with Mixer? Isn't he
Yeah,
on
and
there?
then he didn't even have to.
He's off
complete
Twitch,
it.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All I know is he makes like Twitch streamers, the really popular ones. A YouTuber Critical recently broke down what he makes on Twitch. He lowballed it crazy, and I think like his lowball estimate, like saying that everyone that does a gift sub only does like the minimum $5 tier, was like 75,000 a month.
That's insane.
But that's his lowball just from Twitch, not even counting all his other revenue
Or,
streams,
yeah, endorsements and
It-
shit like
all
that.
that stuff. So
I mean,
Yeah.
he has his own skin in Fortnite
Yeah.
now, so.
not Critical, Ninja.
No, Ninja, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
Critical is talking about his own. So, yeah, if you're really
Is he a
popular,
Fortnite streamer, I'm assuming.
no, he actually
He's just a
streams,
regular like YouTuber.
Oh, he's just
Yeah,
a YouTuber.
he streams some
Yeah.
pretty. He's a pretty funny guy. He actually his podcast kind of inspired me to start a podcast. His podcast, the official podcast. So now,
Shout out.
I have
shout
a
out.
question or like a topic. Who is everybody's favorite podcast? Like, if you had to pick a podcast
Anyone
to
says
listen
Joe
to.
Rogan, I swear to God, you
Okay.
can leave.
The Misfits.
That's funny that you brought that up because
'Cause you were
today
gonna
I
say
was
that, I
I
know.
was looking up like manly men top like podcast to listen to, just like talking about how to be a man and stuff.
Joe
and
Rogan.
Do you
Joe
not
Rogan
know?
came up,
Oh.
and I was like, so I almost started listening to it, but no.
I mean, it's just kind of. I think it's just basic. I think that's like the
Okay.
knock on it. I mean, say what you will. He made like $1 million to go over to Spotify. He's paid a butt ton of money.
Yeah.
My
to go
favorite
over to Spotify.
podcast is Three Guys 5 Feet Apart. I think it's the best podcast
That's
in the
true.
world.
We the best, even though no one's listened to this yet.
Even though this is our first episode.
Second episode.
Second
don't
official.
let
it's
him
the-
lie to you.
It's the first
Third-
official episode. I recorded one that I'm really debating posting.
He's probably gonna debate posting this one
Like,
too.
this is episode 1, but we've got an episode 0.
The
I'm
lost
still-
episode.
The Lost
I'm still
Episode.
pushing him to release it. So
I
if it
agree
doesn't
with,
come out,
Austin,
it's
though.
his fault.
Misfits is probably my favorite as well.
But not counting this podcast, I love the official podcast because it is just like the craziest, stupidest podcast. And actually,
I'll
the
have to
official
listen to it. I've
podcast
never
was
actually
talking in
listened
the
to it
the episode I was listening to today. They were talking about the Misfits. They were talking about how like the Misfits apparently ripped off a bit from them, and they were joking about it. They were like, "We should rip off one of the Misfits topics now."
I would love that. Go for it.
So yeah, I've heard about the Misfits. I haven't listened to them.
They're beautiful. They're hilarious.
I will take your word for it. And that is a good transition to our next topic.
I hope it's a good one.
It's going to be a great one. And this will be the last topic I provide because I'm going to force you guys to do it next. Okay. The next topic is one that's near and dear to a lot of our hearts. The music of a legendary performer that we all know and love. Do you guys remember Drake Austin?
Oh my God.
Is he dead?
Is he dead? God, I hope
I really, really hope so.
Oh,
I feel-
that's so mean.
Wow.
Why are we all so against him?
He was really annoying.
I mean-
I'm sure he's a nice guy. I feel
like for the
bad though.
podcast, they do not
I-
really
How-
listen.
how do
Drake Austin, if you're listening, we invite you on the podcast to defend yourself.
We just roasted
we miss
him.
you. We miss
we
you,
will
man.
be super
I'm
critical.
sorry, I
of
didn't
him.
actually
like,
mean
super,
that.
Like Steve, who's that guy from American Idol?
Hey,
that, like,
Will,
was super
um,
critical of everyone.
You can come on
Steve
our
Jobs, I
podcast,
believe.
Drake,
Steve
if
Jobs,
you
yes,
pay us
that's the
to
one.
Simon Cowell.
Simon.
promote your
That's
new song
how
or something
critical
like
we
that.
are.
or
Yeah,
your new
pay us
album.
to promote your new song on the podcast,
Doesn't
and then
he,
we'll
like,
let you
live in
on, and
Tennessee?
we'll let you like do a
Kentucky or
set. We'll let
something?
you sing all your favorite songs. Actually, I haven't listened to any of his songs. I think he transitioned to country
For all
because I was
zero
He
of our
does, yeah. He
listeners.
does.
I was
country
looking at
music
his
now.
Twitter lately, and so you know what? I think he's doing really well.
Listen, he's better at music than I am. So
That's true.
You know, there you
It's
go.
not hard to get country music followers. They all have bad taste anyway. So I mean,
Yes.
I don't
just an
think we
easy
have a
crowd
big
to
enough
Wow, we just,
audience to start alienating demographics yet.
we just roasted the entire country music audience.
I hate country music.
Listen, I don't
Bad,
hate
I
country
care.
music. it's not my thing. You know.
I just,
That's 'cause you
oh,
hate it.
man.
No, I don't hate it. I don't really hate any music. There's always good artists. And,
Okay, but for a real topic, because that one was more of just to say, like, hey, Drake, if you're listening, we'll send this to you. We'll reach out to you, and if
And
you
then
want to
we
come on,
roast
we
him.
need guests.
Let me ask what brought up Drake? How'd you think of that?
I
You're
was
stalking him
literally
on
just
Twitter.
thinking of like when I was starting this podcast and like just getting all the pieces together. I was like, at some point, I want to have guests on. I want to like figure out how to like do Discord calls and get the guests on the podcast. And I was like, who do I know that's famous? I have a friend from college that now does gaming videos on YouTube. I was like, I get him on. I have a couple other people I think I can get on. And I was like, you know what? I wonder what Drake is up to. He kind of was trying to become a musician, and if he's kind of known, maybe we can get him on, get some clout from him, you know?
Isn't he in
Well, not
Florida?
now.
We have to like fly him out.
No, we can just do like
No, he just lives in
a
Tennessee.
Discord call or something.
Okay.
Where does he live?
He is in Florida, right?
I don't know.
I thought he was in
Where is
Tennessee
he
or,
right
like,
now?
Kentucky.
I have no
What's
idea.
his
Nobody
address?
knows. No, but okay. So speaking of people to bring on, who would be your dream person to bring on this podcast?
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Somebody that
god.
you
This is perfect. I love this.
One
Okay.
person. You get one person.
Oh my, you know what? I already know what it is. Austin already knows what it is. Austin, tell them my dream
Oh my
person
God,
to
I
bring
know
on.
who it is.
Austin, no.
No, I
Okay,
don't-
Alex,
Austin.
fine. You know who it is?
It's Christian.
It's Christian. I want Christian on the podcast. It's my dream. That's my golden life.
He talks about it every single time.
Every day.
Every time we meet.
If nobody knows about
Who is?
Christian,
Wait.
it's-
Excuse
you're-
me, Chris.
no,
Could you
you're not
restate your
missing
question?
anything.
Could you
It's
restate your
unfortunate
question?
if you
Say
do know.
who is that?
Who is
Don't.
Christian? Who is Christian? He said it. I get to talk about it
All right,
now.
that's fine.
Shut
That's
up,
a bad
Austin.
idea.
Yeah,
This is the worst idea. This is down the rabbit hole. You're through the looking glass, Alice. Christian is the brilliant creator of Sonichu, the electric hedgehog Pokemon, a combination of Sonic the Hedgehog and Pikachu. He created like 11 full comics of the adventures of Sonichu.
They're terrible
read 'em all.
comics.
I've read them all.
course.
They're brilliant.
Not only has he read them all, but there's a freaking whole ass documentary online that's
You
just
watched.
There
hours
is
and
a
hours
four-
of fun. And
there
he
is a
watches all of it.
46-part, 45 minutes apart documentary about Christian.
46 parts,
I've
45 minutes.
unfortunately watched
45
one
minutes
of these.
each.
They're actually. It's actually pretty interesting. I'm gonna
It's.
be honest.
I mean, he does.
He's so weird.
Let me
that,
hit the
like,
highlights.
He honestly
He
seems fake.
Thought he was dating this girl, and he thought his internet trolls kidnapped her and took her to a house in Ohio. So he drives from the state of Virginia to Ohio to go to this random house where some old lady lived, and she was like, "Yeah, no one lives here by that name."
It's like Monty Te'o. Do you remember that? You guys remember that story? Monty Te'o. He was a. This is sports world, but like he was a linebacker that went to go play for the Chargers, and he had a girlfriend, and then like apparently the girlfriend died, and then he found out that like the girlfriend never existed.
What?
What?
Yeah, he was a linebacker.
He
Yeah,
did
look,
never
if-
meet her in
No,
person.
it was all
Damn.
completely
Got
online.
catfished.
Catfish.
Giving money to her?
I don't know. I mean, I don't remember if it was
Like-
money or I mean maybe
That- okay.
nudes, but like
Speaking of sending money and stuff, like one of my main goals in life is
Start
to
an
try to
OnlyFans.
figure out how to get like a sugar mama to get me money. Like I don't know.
You're married.
yeah, you're married.
Don't they?
Tread carefully.
It's just like an older lady giving you money for
I mean,
like.
it
What do
doesn't
you-
have to be older.
What do you
Okay,
do
but
in
some of them
exchange?
just want like
sex.
some of them just want to hang out, you know?
I'm
Like
sure.
That's an
what they
escort
wanna do.
service, Alex.
I don't know if she pays good money, maybe my wife will be down. I really doubt it, but you know, that was a thought before getting married.
I don't want
I always
to.
just
Okay, I
wondered.
don't want to sound really mean to you, but do you think you're tall enough to be working in an escort service?
I wouldn't be the escort.
I think you're.
You
a
would
trap.
be
yeah,
the
you-
escort.
you-
That's
you
literally.
would be the escort.
Yeah, I
don't
if,
think I
if someone's
was
paying
famous.
you.
You'd be the
Okay,
pimp.
there are legitimate services where like you can pay someone to kind of be your date. Of course, they kind of get in the gray area of like, well, pay me a couple
You're
extra
just
bucks and I'll
arm
spend the night
candy.
or something. But like, you can legit be like an escort and just be someone's like paid date.
I had a cousin that was an escort. He's a pretty tall dude, really buff.
I was about to say, do you think you're?
No, I'm pretty short.
Make it
But
a goal.
arcades.
Make it a goal though.
I'm tall where it counts.
Make it a
I'm-
goal to grow tall.
I'm tall where it counts. Okay.
I was thinking more like just like get buffed. You can get jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know.
But like, then if you get too jacked at your height, you're gonna be like one of those like little buff guys at the gym
No, I
that's
mean
always
like
angry.
no. All he got to do is just
You're already always angry.
he just has to do a lot of cardio. You know, get the like lean.
Like the Batman
lean-
kind of build.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, just
for
like
it.
lean muscle.
Get some squats
No.
going.
Yes,
Girls
lots,
like
lots
glutes.
of squats,
The glutes.
leg muscles.
The booty.
Yeah, you need a booty.
Let's talk about you.
I kind of want to get back to our original topic of the beauty of Christian.
I thought we got it. I thought we dodged
Christian-
I thought it was a good topic.
It is a good
We
topic.
got sucked back
So,
in. No.
Chris Chan also decided that he hated men, so he decided he was going to be a woman instead.
I finally
And
watched
so
a video. of
now
him
he
as
goes
a
by
woman.
Christine.
It was weird.
And he started listening to like subliminal frequencies, that weird like pseudoscience to be like, this will cure your anxiety. He listened to one that he thought would turn him into a woman, and so he thought he was growing a vagina, so he takes a knife and tries to cut
Oh my
open
God,
his
I
taint.
forgot about this. Oh, that makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, so the latest insanity of Christian is he believes that there's like a cartoon dimension where all of our fictional characters live, and it's
Reasonable.
going to merge with our dimension.
Of course.
So he calls it the dimensional merge. Currently, Christian is actually being possessed by his creation Sonichu.
Okay.
So whenever Christian tweets or makes videos, he's making them as Sonichu.
Yes.
All the Sonichus call Christian Mama, so whenever he's talking about Christian, he says like, "Don't be mean to Mama, don't make fun of Mama," which is
That's
all really
fucking
weird because all the
creepy.
Sonichus like have sex with each other. So
And you want to meet this guy?
I
like-
want to meet Christian. I
Wants
want
to
to go play
interview him.
Pokemon Go with Christian.
I'm sure, like at a distance or online, sure, but like I wouldn't get close to that.
Yeah, I would not
That's
want to.
that's
First
freaky.
off, I'm not physically
Pepper
threatened
spray
by
someone
Christian.
in GameStop. Or
He
something?
did. That was like the most famous thing he did. The most mainstream thing is
You
so.
what?
He, like-
Sega made the egregious crime of changing Sonic's arm color for the game Sonic Boom from his flesh-colored arms to blue. Christian hated that, so he started protesting it. So he'd go to like GameStops and Walmarts and Targets and vandalize their Sonic Boom displays.
Wow.
So he got banned from this one GameStop, and he goes in there to buy some Skylanders crap because the guy's like almost 40 and still plays with toys,
Yeah.
which I can't make fun of too much. And they were like, "Hey, you're banned, so you need to get out." And he's trying to like be like, "Why can't I just like shop here? Why can't we let bygones be bygones?" Like, "No, you're banned. I'm gonna call mall security." And there's actually a video of him walking out of the store, and he's like, "Don't call anyone." And then like the guy tries to get in his way, and he gets out his pepper spray and sprays him.
So he went from like a really decent like comic book writer to a full-on Karen.
I mean, he
would
wasn't
call
a
basically.
decent comic.
He went
book. He's
from
a pretty
being
bad
like
comic
just
book
this
writer.
harmless weird guy on the internet to like this
Karen.
full-on like public menace. Yeah.
But only because there's so many people out there just like making it like a lot worse. Like,
That's
they
true.
email him and send him stuff every day. There's like, what is the group called that like follows him?
Christorians.
Yeah.
But those
Which
go
I
into other
believe Michael is
subcategories.
one.
They try to.
Mike-
I am a
Probably.
Christorian in the fact that I check out his Twitter and I check out the Quickie, but there's subcategories. There's white knights, people that like coddle Christian, try to be nice to him, like,
He's a
"Oh,
racist.
Christian, you're great, you're awesome." There's enablers, people that will like give him money or like donate money to him or like try to play along with his like insane beliefs. Then there's like the weens, the people that still try to troll him, but like most people that follow Christian say like don't troll him anymore, he's damaged enough.
Yeah.
And then the A-loggers, people that just hate Christian, like, "Christian should die." Every time Christian, like, "Oh, I had a good day," they, like, comment, like, "I want you to die, Christian." People are like, so don't over-hate
Be a
on
good day if you
Christian.
died, Christian.
Yeah. So the modern Christorian follows the rules of Star Trek. You watch and observe, but you don't interfere.
There you go. That's smart. Austin, who would you have on the podcast?
Just
I want to move on from this topic.
Not a lot of people can
I
handle
didn't
my
have
Christian
enough
rant.
time to think from the
Anyone, dude.
I feel like I'd just pick someone hot.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Who?
So who's hot?
Selena Gomez, Ryan Reynolds,
Wow. Why would you pick a dude and a girl?
because they're both hot, and Ryan
They're
Reynolds
both
plays
hot.
Deadpool.
Austin swings both ways.
No, I'm just saying
It's
they're.
2020, Michael,
Okay,
not
listen.
1960. Okay. We
Listen,
are accepting of all people.
I'm just
if
gonna
you
point
could
out
look
that
like
gay marriage
Ryan
wasn't legal
Reynolds,
till
wouldn't you want to look like
2015.
Ryan Reynolds?
They still did it. Okay. Marijuana still isn't legal, but I mean.
Go to
hey,
Oregon if you
It
want to do
shouldn't be.
drugs, dude.
I feel like it should be legal everywhere.
So you want Selena Gomez?
Yes.
Okay.
What would be
Or-
what would you ask her?
What's
Like,
the one
she gets-
question you'd ask Selena
yeah,
Gomez?
Like, what is
Ah.
like a good question, not like take your shirt off or give
Did
me
you take your
number.
top off, Selena? Awesome.
I mean,
All right, I'm done.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think that far. I was really just picking like, she looks hot.
Austin, like we get Selena Gomez on, and Austin doesn't say anything the whole
Inside the male
podcast. He
mind.
just
I
like,
didn't
"Oh."
think that far. She was just hot.
He just we invite her on. It's like, do you guys have any questions for me? It's like, no,
How
Austin
did
just
you
wanted
get
to look
so
at you.
hot? Yeah, how did you do that?
Were you
Please tell
born
me.
that way, or
How big is Justin Bieber's
I'd
dick?
ask her like what she's working on right now, movie wise, or if
Music.
I don't think she does music anymore. Or wait, no, that was yeah, you're right.
Does
I
she?
think she's dating Kid Cudi. I think she.
What?
13 Reasons Why.
I think so.
She made 13 Reasons. 13
She
Reasons
made
Why.
it?
Yeah.
She made
Or
it?
direct. Yeah, she helped
directed
direct.
Yeah,
it.
she did direct it. I think I remember
That's
that.
cool. Alex, who do you want on the podcast?
Who do I want on the podcast?
Don't repeat the question to buy yourself more time. Just give an answer.
Don't have an answer. Come back.
Okay, Jonah, who would you like on the podcast? Who is your one guest you'd love to have?
My one guest.
They have to be real.
They
Sorry.
have to be real. I mean, that just makes things so much
Does it-
harder.
Yeah. Wait. So do you already asked that question? It has to be real.
It has to be a
Okay.
real person. We've
Okay, I
all
say
selected
real,
people.
but anytime. Like it
Yeah.
can be any person
Sure.
in time. How about
Anytime
that?
in-
Although I just screwed myself.
Like any person in time, like someone not alive.
Yeah, sure. If you could pick a person to get revived for 1 hour, and they're gonna spend that 1 hour on our podcast, who would you revive?
Is that hell or is that?
That's part of hell.
That's a circle of
Our,
hell.
our podcast is the 10th circle of hell. You die and like you fall down, and it's just like, hey, welcome to the podcast.
That reminds me of the Midnight
I'm
Gospel. Like
gonna
I feel like that would
bring
be an
on
episode.
Abraham Lincoln. Just show him.
What's your one
This
question? You're gonna
Are
ask
you
Abraham.
proud of what our country has become?
That's not a question. That's
That's
a
a
No, I
statement.
mean, I don't know,
That is a
that's
question.
good- I mean, that's a good question, but we'd have to like show.
We're
him,
not a
like,
political podcast.
30-minute video.
Yeah,
No, I'm
like-
just saying we.
I mean, you can just
some-
show
Yeah,
him
you
a
can't
cell phone
update
and
him
be
all
like,
the time.
Yeah.
Like you're
I
gonna
wanna
blow
I wanna
his
show
little
him
mind.
the memes.
yeah, his top hat's gonna get blown off.
I
again.
want to show him the memes.
You're gonna shoot him again.
One podcast, we shoot him and he's done.
Wait, why?
Take
When
him
did
out
we
back like a
start?
dog.
Like old yeller, old Abe.
Guys, why are we shooting Abraham Lincoln? I'm
He's
so
so
confused.
tall, guys.
Does he have the
So we're
hole in his
shooting him
head
because
already
he's
from the
tall now?
first
Yeah, he
shot?
still has the original
Okay.
hole in his head.
Still has the original hole, so you gotta shoot him in you gotta open a new
He was
hole.
alive for like 3 days after getting shot, so maybe when we get him on the podcast, we get him in one of those 3 days.
Is that historically accurate?
I
or
think
is-
so, yeah.
Wait, did he even get shot in the head?
Yeah, he got shot in the head.
Oh.
The bullet,
even
they
go to
said the
school?
bullet
I
got
mean, he got
lodged behind one of his
shot.
eyes.
Huh.
And he was
But-
alive for a couple days before he finally died from his injury.
Damn, that was suck. I'm sorry, Abe.
Poor Abe.
Poor Abe.
That's really nice.
You guys just roasted him. You're like, damn,
He's
if Abe-
dead. It's not like we can invite him on the podcast to defend himself. I'm gonna go the opposite. I want John Wilkes Booth on the podcast.
At the same
This is
time.
how we're gonna do
Can you
this. We're just
imagine?
gonna trash everybody, and then the only reason to invite them on here is so they can defend themselves.
Yeah,
can't
that's
just be like,
that's
"Hey, you
how a
wanna hang
good
out?"
podcast works.
I mean, why do you think you're here, Alex?
Yeah, we did
yeah, we
roast
trashed
in
you
the first
mercilessly the last one.
Like I,
And you're just now telling me.
Well,
You
we're
weren't
gonna
even-
tell you at the start.
weren't
You might
even
not
gonna
have
let me
agreed.
defend myself.
Michael always
like
makes fun of
I
you.
need him to release that first podcast just for you to hear it.
Yeah.
I do want to hear it.
We could listen to it afterwards.
I would love to.
Okay. Chris, you haven't given your answer yet. You posed the question, but you haven't answered.
I mean, I'm pretty. Anybody that knows me knows I would say this, but I'd probably get Kanye West.
Oh
I
my
feel like
goodness.
he'd be super interesting.
We
That
could
would
ask him
actually-
about like
I-
all the
I would
weird
agree with
stuff
that.
he does.
Yeah, he's just so interesting. Like,
He's like bipolar. He's not interesting. He's mentally like.
yeah, but like,
Kanye 2020, baby.
I mean, he makes amazing music, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know what?
With all the big guys.
I'm gonna run for president. And then he's like,
I'm
oh
pretty
yeah,
sure it's
I'm
just
also
an
worth $1
advertisement.
billion. And it's just
And he's
like,
also. You forgot the most important thing. He's married to Kim Kardashian.
True, true. That's
one
like
of his songs.
the
He said he's
one
gonna marry a
achievement.
porn star. And I mean, to have that
There
type
you
of
go, buddy.
20/20 vision, that's insane.
He did it. He's living the
He's
dream.
living his
He
dream.
has leave.
Not rapping or being famous. It's marrying a porn star. That's his dream.
Okay, wait. So Kim
Convinced.
Kardashian was a porn star to begin with?
I mean,
I
the
know that
video
there's a
with Ray
leaked video.
J,
Yeah, right.
That's the joke. There's.
Oh,
there it
okay,
is,
okay.
Right over your head. Oh my
Which
gosh.
brings me to my question: out of all the Kardashians, who are you going for?
Okay, so
Rob.
this go
No,
is
Caitlyn,
is
for
is
sure.
Caitlyn Jenner an option? No,
she is an option.
This
but
goes back to the same thing about Billie Eilish. Like none of the objectively they're all attractive, but just none of them appeal to me.
Okay,
I
but
feel like
if
they're
you
all
had to-
interchangeable.
Who is the most
If
attractive?
you had to
let's,
pick
let's
one,
try to
though.
get your taste.
See, you like thick girls, so I'm thinking maybe Chloe.
Who is like
Which I
Who
really
would
like
you
that name,
marry
honestly.
as a real life
Chloe's
celebrity?
pretty hot.
A real life celebrity I
Yeah.
would marry. Easy, Gal Gadot.
Oh, well, you said you. I mean, she's pretty skinny. I mean, she's
I
still
know. I feel
like
gorgeous.
But she's very pretty. I feel like she's got a good personality. I feel like, first, I'm a big Wonder Woman fan, so I try to get her to wear the Wonder Woman costume a couple times.
Of course.
But I
Necessities.
I also kind of like the accent. I think her accent's pretty cool.
Dude,
What about
accents
Daisy
are
Ridley?
everything.
No.
Really? So Gal Gadot, but not like
Yeah.
not the
What'd you
Ray Daisy. That's right,
Daisy
Daisy
Ridley?
Ridley. Yeah,
I
Star
feel
Wars.
like
Yeah.
if I dated her, like, every date would end with me yelling out about how I hated the Star Wars sequels. Like, why would you do that?
She has no control over that.
Why
She
would you
just
let
acts.
them do that?
I just,
That's true.
I would
she,
date
she
Daisy
had no
Ridley.
control
Daisy,
over
if you
that
ever
writing.
listen to this podcast,
You're hot.
I would date you.
I'm sure you have a beautiful personality too.
I'm sure.
I would rather date one of the Twilight
I'm
chicks.
not gonna lie.
One of the
I'm
Twilight
with you, Michael.
chicks?
Daisy
The
Ridley
Twilight
doesn't
chicks
really do it
from
for
Star
me.
Wars, the ones that like got the
The
tentacles
Twilight.
on
Oh
their
my
head.
god. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
Okay. Speaking of which, no, never mind. I'm not bringing this up.
Okay.
It's for the
But
best.
yeah, like for me, I know this is like a stereotype that a lot of
don't even know
guys
that word
say,
yet.
and a lot of times when they say it's not true, but it really is a lot about like personality, like not even just personality, just how they present themselves is a lot more important to me than like, oh, I want them thick or I want like a really like objectively beautiful girl. I mean, you guys know my taste in women pretty well. I
You
mean,
do. It's very.
I go all over the place.
It's very thick.
At least you're not Austin and go for the goth girls.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
listen.
Austin and his goth girl magnet.
No.
Every time we
For
go
a
out,
month.
I turn around for 1 second, and I'm
got
like,
his
"Well,
tongue
shit,
down
where's
a girl."
Austin?" And I look back, and he
You
has
can't
his
take
tongue
your
down.
eyes off him, Alex.
So, thick goth girl wearing all black and a choker, and
We didn't need to tell everyone that.
I only went out
It
with you
happened.
guys like one time to a club, and
It
I
didn't happen
remember.
that night.
Yeah, I remember it happened. And the Alex was just like, "Oh my god, every time."
okay, no.
Okay, listen, I can't defend myself because it might be true. It's not my fault. He always leaves me, and I just get
That's
drunk
true.
on
You
You're
my
always
own.
bad
leave me
about that.
unattended, so I have to make out with the goth girl.
Listen,
Alex.
come
It's
on, Alex.
ridiculous.
Okay, it is. He's right. It is because
I'm
he
only
gets
23.
He gets so shit faced that he doesn't know what he's doing half the time. I don't think.
This is true.
So do you have more game when you're drunk than when
So
you're
you like you
sober?
just get
Apparently.
drunk and you're like, "Where are the goth girls?"
We're there.
What about you, Jonah? What kind of women are you interested in?
I mean, you know, I'm a huge weeb. It's like you're not going to know any of them.
Body pillows.
No, I'm talking real people here, real Japanese voice actresses. There's a lot of really good-looking ones.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Name one.
Yeah.
Can we like name one so I
I
can just
can
Google her
I
real
can
quick?
name two.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Kana Hanazawa,
Could you type that in? I have no clue how to spell that. Thank you.
Takashi Rei.
Just pick one, Google her, and I want
I have to
just
pick
type-
one.
just pick one,
between
Google her.
those
I
two?
just want to see a picture. I want to see how
I
hot she
can't
is.
pick between
pick
those
a hot
two.
Just look up
They're
one. Just pick
so
one to
good.
Google for me, just because I can't spell that.
Who do they actually portray
Yeah.
in?
Oh.
Is this more weeb
Michael
stuff?
knows my favorite.
You like that
character.
exploding girl?
Megumin.
The girl with the weird hat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
Megumin.
this
Wait, is
weird
one of them
hat.
her?
Megumi.
Megumin.
Megumi-kun.
This is too weird for me.
Dude,
It's too weeb for Chris.
Chris knows nothing about
This was
anime.
like the biggest.
I can't
Because
type
when
with
Austin was
one
like, Chris is
hand.
coming over, I'm like, does he want to be on the podcast? And Austin's like, I don't even think he knows we're doing a podcast.
I knew you did I knew you did a. Oh yeah. Sorry, I knew you did a podcast like in the past, but like I didn't know like I was gonna come over here and like the studio.
Now you're
was
in the
set up.
podcast.
I guess
See,
so.
Here's a cute picture of her.
Oh my goodness, I want to
Let
be
me
like so
see.
racist and say like
Wait,
she kind of looks just like a standard individual.
You know who she's actually married to?
Who's she married to?
Um,
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Dio's voice actor.
Dio's Japanese voice
She's
actor.
married to Dio.
Okay, yeah, she's cute. I'm not
So
gonna lie.
She's got the world all.
I don't have a type either. I kind of, before I got married, was on this quest to
This quest.
It's on a
kind of
quest.
be with one of each kind of.
Whoa, wait. One of each.
One of each race, one of each kind of like body
It's
type.
not Pokemon. You don't have to
that
collect
is-
them all.
Gotta catch
Slightly
them all.
racist.
That's a
How is
little
that- how is
racist.
that racist?
It's kind of racist
No,
because
in my mind, because each woman is
you're
beautiful
watering
in
them
their
down
own right.
just to a
The
race.
variety
Why do you have to
plate.
pick one of each race?
I guess it's not racist. It's more or less kind
It's
of
more of objective.
Yeah,
Race,
it's
and I
kinda
said body
sexist a little
type,
bit.
Yeah.
and like they're all
What
different.
about hair color? Does that matter?
It used to, but no. I'm kind of against redheads because I've had some bad.
No. He likes redheads. It's his type.
No.
Yes, redheads
Well,
is
I,
his type.
it can't be a thing.
You were on a
His
quest. Tell
mom's
us,
redhead.
how far did you get?
how many races?
Okay, well, let's see. American.
That's not a
bet
race. It's
that
a
was-
nationality.
White.
He's failed already.
White, black,
White Anglo-Saxon.
or Latina. Like, what would
Caucasian.
Latina be?
From the
Wait.
mountains of
Did you just
Caucasus.
say black and then say like it's Latino?
Okay.
How many?
we
Wait.
can't do
Just
this.
name
We can't
all the
post
races,
this.
Alex.
No, we can't do this.
I was with American.
I don't think,
and then-
honestly, I
and
can
then
name all the
black.
races.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, Alex isn't
Black
racist.
is very
He's just not
different
smart.
than Latino.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm.
Latino
I'm
is-
confused right now about what's a race and what's. Oh wait, no, I understand now.
No, you don't.
On job applications, when they ask what race you are, do you struggle with that? Is that like a struggle
What's
for
a
you?
Caucasian?
Wait. Have you actually done that before? I can see you doing that.
No, but I will tell you about.
Are you Latino? I don't know, maybe. I might be.
No, but one time. Oh Jesus Christ! On the interview or on the applications where it says, "Are you a junior?" like Alex Jefferson Jr. I thought it meant junior in high school, and so I put
Yeah,
junior.
they asked for the 1 year. Are you a junior?
Just this year.
And welcome to my life, everybody.
Yes, Alex gets confused about lots of things.
Anyways,
It's
I
tough.
think I did like three races.
You got 3 races. Could you? Okay, we got white, Latina,
Asian.
Asian. Okay. There you go. You knew a race.
Good job.
You knew one race.
Hoard some like Infinity Stones.
My ex was Dominican.
She was.
Yes, she was.
She was.
We can confirm that she was in
So-
fact Dominican.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm all about diversity in terms of. Just,
2020, I hope so.
Yeah, you got to be all about diversity
What do you think is gonna be the next craziest thing to happen
in
with
2020.
gender and like race? I mean, because we've hit the limit. I feel like.
Wait, the limit of what?
Of
What
crazy
exactly?
shit you can do.
What exactly are we talking about
There
here?
is no
I
limit.
think you should tread lightly when you're gracing this topic, but go for
Yeah.
it.
Don't get
mean-
us canceled, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just go ahead and say this before you say
Cancel
anything.
before we even
If
get
you
started.
are questioning whether or not this is a good topic, then just don't.
I
If
I
you
think
question
Alex
it at
gets
all,
too
Yeah.
confused.
Alex is never.
And
Alex is not racist
he
or
doesn't
sexist.
really know what
he
that
just
means.
he just is trying. He's trying his best.
I'm just
It's
confused.
the second episode and we're already going to get canceled.
We're demonetized. We never even got monetized.
It's okay.
You're not the one doing all the work for the podcast. It's not okay.
Who was that?
I think they'll be fine.
What was the actress's name that just came out and said that she identifies as a man?
Ellen
Uh,
Page.
it was
that
Now
girl from-
Elliot Page.
Is
that
that
now
from
Elliot
Umbrella
Page?
Academy.
I thought she said she identifies like gender fluid or
she
something.
said transgender and not her.
She was the girl from Inception, right? Like she was the
Yeah,
she
Inception
was the,
and
one of the main
Juno.
Girls. Gotcha. Yeah.
Juno is
I
kind
really
of where
liked
she got her start.
Inception.
If you guys transitioned, what would be your woman names?
Christina. I feel like mine's
Christina.
Pretty
Chris
Yeah, I
Chan's
mean,
name is Chris.
Mine's pretty
Christine.
obvious. Alexandra
Yeah.
Alexandra.
or Alexis, but I really hate both of those.
You could just keep Alex. It's
No.
Yeah. Alex is pretty.
I do.
pretty much
You know,
what
I
it
lived
is.
with some gay people. So hey, if you guys were mad about what I said before, I lived with gay people, and I didn't
You
have
can't
a
do
give
problem.
that
you a
anymore.
pass.
That's like saying I
It's
have a
not-
black friend, so I'm not racist.
I mean,
Like,
that's literally what you say.
Anyways, their name that they came up for me was shit. What was it?
Alexis?
No, Fuchsia.
oh, that's,
Fuchsia?
that's a stripper name, dude.
Yeah.
Don't have that
What's your
name.
stripper name?
Well, they did drag, and so they said if I ever did drag, that would be my name.
Dragon is your
That's
stripper
weird.
name?
They're like drag,
Keisha
like
has
they,
a drag name, like
like
Oh,
like they,
that's-
yeah, they dress
gotcha.
up. As like-
Austin, what's your transition name?
see, like Austin doesn't really like Austina. You can't really like.
It's a beautiful
Like,
name.
I don't know. I just have to make up a girl name. I don't know. What's a good girl
Tina.
name? Tina?
Tina.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't
It's like
sound pretty.
Ozzy?
My aunt who was a smoker, that was her name. She just died.
Tina just does not
My
sound
God.
like a.
Jonah, what's your transition name?
Oh, I think a good one here, Julia.
Julia. That's a
It's
nice
like-
one. Mine's obvious. It's
like the
Michelle.
exact
I'm gonna do
same
Chloe.
5
I don't
letters.
know why I picked it, but that's my name.
Chloe,
it's gonna be
I
Chloe.
think you would make a great Chloe.
All right, thank
I'd
you.
fully support
No,
you
that's what
if
I'm
you
going
wanted
for.
to be
He
Chloe.
can't transition. He's got so much hair on his
That
face.
is true. I have way too much hair for that.
Mhm.
But if
I'm
I
happy
shave it out,
that there is a fellow mustache aficionado on the podcast, because Chris is the only other guy that's actually like working on that upper lip hair.
Yeah, I shaved my face.
Yeah,
It'll be
I'm
back
too lazy
though.
to
Don't
shave.
worry.
I decided I want to be clean right now. Clean face, not just clean in general.
I was about to be like, why did you
Cleaner.
say it like that?
But I'm looking for if anybody has any razors or
No, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
let's-
what's
No one say
Shaving
it.
cream?
No one say it.
He
shaving
made-
cream.
He made the hand signals like that's going to translate to the audio only
I'm tired,
format.
guys. I can't think. Anyways, if anybody out there
you not
knows
afford it?
like no, I can afford it. I'm just saying like
Maybe we
any
can get
brands that
sponsored
they
by,
know
like,
are,
Dollar
really
Shave
good.
Club.
Yeah, see, okay. I really want to try them out because I heard that they're actually really good.
I'm not gonna lie.
But
I
I'm
go
tired
to the,
of buying like cheap Dollar
That's what I buy.
General like
I go to Walmart and
Right.
there's like that packet.
Buy
of
like
like
100 pack
Honestly,
of
Dollar
razors.
Shave Club
that's
is
pretty much
pretty
what
good.
I buy.
I got
And I just suffer.
a cordless like electric razor for Christmas a couple years ago.
Be a great
So what I
gift.
do is they have like a little one, and I just shave around the sides and trim it down if it gets too long, and then I'll take a razor and finish edging it up.
see, I do that too, but like no matter what, I get razor burn. I don't know what the deal is.
You just have to keep shaving.
Yeah, I cut my face up a lot, like underneath my neck.
I actually found. Oh, no, you go ahead.
I was about to say all that to say this Dollar Shave Club. If you're out there and you're hearing
If
this,
you're out there, if you're Dollar Shave Club, no one else in my
Hear
class
me.
believes in you, but I do.
if you're hearing this and you
Help
want
me.
to give us a sponsor or a shout out,
I
you
Am
know, go
Legend.
for it. We would love that.
We don't have any
Literally,
viewers
if
yet.
anyone would like to sponsor us, we would
Literally,
be.
we'll take it. Yeah,
just
we
give
will
us the
take it.
money, please.
I don't care how you got the money. I don't
have
care.
found that if you cut yourself while shaving, shave and then hop in the shower. changes-
yeah,
That's what
I
I
always
always
shave
do.
before I
stops
shower.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of you
Or if you
use
put
like
deodorant on it too, it stops it.
aftershave at all?
No,
No.
I
See,
No.
I don't either, but like I feel like that might be a game changer, so I kind of want to try it.
I did it once and it burned like crap. I didn't like it.
A game changer.
Like that kid.
What's
in
the
Home
point of
Alone.
that?
Yeah,
What's
basically.
it, like, what's its advantage?
I think aftershave is kind of like almost like a cologne. It's just made to like
See, it's like a cologne,
but
but,
it
then
smells
it actually
terrible, doesn't it?
no. So
It's really
you can. I had aftershave. It actually smelled pretty good, but like it's supposed to have stuff in it that does
Did a
make.
girl ever tell you that it smells good? Because I don't know if I.
I personally thought it smelled good. Okay. But it has stuff in it that's supposed to like close up small cuts,
Oh, okay.
so that's why it burns
Kind of like hand sanitizer.
a little bit.
Okay.
But
I feel like such a badass whenever I get like a cut and I'm just like I don't have any band-aids, so I'll just put hand sanitizer directly on the cut and then like wrap a paper towel around it. I'm like Bear Grylls.
what a Chad.
My freaking stepdad just super glues all of his cuts shut.
Oh my
He's
God.
like,
You
"Let
can
me
do
get the
that.
super glue."
You can do that.
I mean, yeah,
that's
it
a legit
works.
thing. That's a
I mean,
legit.
Hospitals
I don't
have like
doubt it.
special super glue. They super glued my head shut twice.
But like that's like medical like glue. Like
Yeah, I would
like
trust a doctor over. You.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I mean
just,
they
like,
technically
put
glued my
Gorilla
chest
Glue on a
shut.
cut.
Blow glue them back together.
shut. You didn't have to get stitches for that.
Nah, yeah, they
They glued you back together.
No, okay. They use these stitches that like dissolve, and then they put like glue.
I
So,
heard
like,
about
I actually
those.
had like these little stitches that were put like poking out, and you could like pull them out once they got
Did you
dissolved.
pull any?
Yeah, this is pretty cool
Was
actually.
it addicting? Like, was it just kind of like?
I mean, there weren't like that many.
Could
There's
you get
only, like-
addicted to getting stitches and like you just enjoy it?
There's an addiction for.
I mean,
everything.
There
I'm
is.
gonna be
I am
honest. Like
convinced.
tattoos are kind of addicting. Like getting like
Well, just think about it. There's a show
Not for
called
your
My
wallet.
Strange Addictions. Just think about the crazy shit on there.
that is true.
But yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I think getting hit with needles is kind of like, I mean, like I think getting a tattoo is addicting.
I'm 100% against needles. I went to the doctors for an appointment, and they were like, "We're gonna do a blood test on you," and I'm like, "Okay, why?" But whatever. And they're like, "How do you feel about needles?" And I was just like, "100% honestly, I don't like them." And so they made me like lay all the way back so I wouldn't see it. And she's like, "We're using a pediatrics needle on you."
Little
So
wimp.
like, yeah, like a needle for babies.
Aw.
And she was like, "I'm not gonna tell you when I stick it in your arm." And I'm like, "Please, please tell me. I feel I'm not like." She's like, but you're gonna freak out and jerk around. I was like, no. I'm not like. I have control of my body. I just want to know when it's about to go in. And she just stuck it in there, and I was like, it didn't really
So
hurt
they
that
didn't
bad.
tell you why they had to draw your blood. They're just like,
drew
all right,
blood.
we're drawing blood.
Well, they wanted to do like a blood test to see if like my blood chemical level or something was all right.
Was it? You okay?
Yeah, I'm
There's
good.
a lot of stuff you can test with
100%.
100%.
You're not a mutant.
I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm
Did
not.
they inject
you
your
know?
body with iron like that one kid?
My bone claws haven't popped out yet.
Ah, man, that's
That'd be pretty
nice.
badass. It also hurt like hell.
The
you laughing?
person that's closest to being Wolverine here is Austin. He's got metal in his back.
I do. I had spinal fusion surgery. I got like train tracks running down my spine, and they screwed them in, and then they put bone over it, so it's in my
Where'd
spine.
they get the bone?
No, they just, I forget what they do. It's like they scrape off like bone from like
Just take a
other
little off the
surgeries, and then you put it on, and you put like this chemical with it, so it like turns like a cement, so it'll mold onto stuff.
One time I had a root canal when I was a kid, which is where they stick like a big
Oh
needle.
yeah,
It's
those
like
big
3
ass,
feet
yeah, those
long,
big ass needles.
And they have to like it's
Ugh.
something with your teeth. It was so terrible.
Yeah, I hate the dentist. If I'm being honest, like I've been to the,
If you like the dentist, then
You're a masochist.
yeah, you and Adolf Hitler right
like,
next to
"Oh."
each other.
I mean, I love laughing
Floss
gas.
harder.
Laughing gas is great.
Just
The worst,
gushing
like,
blood.
They always
out
try to
of your-
freaking
Oh.
talk to you while your mouth's open, just like you're like. "Ah."
Yeah, give her
She's
those
like, "We're
bones.
gonna take out the little suction thing now," and you're like, "No, leave it in."
Just grab her hand.
I want another X-ray.
I mean, what I hate is when the dentist, they're trying to make conversation and talk with you. It's like,
Yeah, don't talk
my,
with me.
my mouth is open. I can't.
There's so many
You're
places
working
I
in there,
don't
I
want
can't
conversation. There's so many places I don't want conversation. Barbers, Uber, dentists, all those places that's like I just want to get my thing and
They're
leave.
just trying to make you feel comfortable, man.
I don't care. I'm more
Okay,
most
you-
comfortable.
This version, this part of you is like over the top because like we'll go to a store or a restaurant and the lady there will be like, "Hi, how is your day going?" And he'll be like, "Why is she talking to me? Blah, blah.
Yeah,
She just needs to leave me alone." I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, she's just being.
she'd
being-
get a
She's
bigger
trying to get your
tip
tips.
if she didn't talk to me.
We went to the bank. Why is she trying to get a tip? One time we went to the bank and she was just doing her job, and you were like freaking out.
Listen, my best experience at a store is I went to Best Buy to get a portable hard drive, and I go there, and the guy's like, "Can I help you?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, where are your portable hard drives?" And he shows me the section. I checked it out online, so I was like, "That one." I grab it, and he's like, "I can ring you up here." And I'm like, "Sweet." And I go there, rings me up, I'm out of the store. Whole thing took like 5 minutes, and I walked out of the store with a big smile on my face. Like, that was the best experience I've ever had.
You're single, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See, most
I skipped the
normal
small talk. I'm like, "Do you
people
want to get married
like
or not?" Okay, fine, whatever.
socialization. But yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like
You
if
hate
I-
people like me.
Kind of. I mean, I don't hate people, but like
Two
if I'm
single
doing
people
something,
hate
yes,
people.
yes,
So, I
exactly,
mean, let's
and that is
just-
why I will be single for a very long time. But yeah,
But at the same time, you just kind of roll with everything, so you don't take it as hard, and you're.
that's true. I mean, yeah, like I'm not gonna like cuss someone out. Like, don't bother me.
Well, I don't do that either.
Yeah,
Like as soon
yeah.
as the person leaves, I'm
Yeah.
just like, "Why were they talking to me? I don't want to
Yeah.
talk to them."
See, to me, I went on a date once. This
Once.
was
Just once.
just once, just once.
I hated it.
It was awful. But I went on a date with this girl one time, and I remember we went shopping, and we literally
That's
walked
hot.
in. We literally walked into this store, and this lady walks up, like, "Hi, how are you? If there's anything I can help you with, let me know." The same spiel they give everyone. And literally within earshot, the girl was like, "Oh my god, I hate when they come up and talk to me." Biggest red flag I think I've ever gotten in a date. It's just so awkward.
If a
What do
girl
you do?
did that
'Cause I
on one of
feel
our
like-
dates, I'd propose on the spot.
I
Me
just-
too.
I just feel like I feel like, especially since I was with her, like that's how I am too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's how they think that I am. And I'm like, I promise you, I do not. This is not me, ma'am. Please forgive
Please.
me for her being terrible.
So speaking of dating, what's been all your all's worst dating experiences?
Ooh, I got one. I was going to the zoo with this girl, and
She
like
tried to do small talk, and it
she
just
tried to
ruined
talk
it.
to me in the car, and I was just like, "Why the fuck are you talking?"
Dumb bitch.
No, it was like in January, and it was a day where the temperature was like below 0.
Oh shit.
Went to
and-
the zoo?
Yeah,
Did you pick it?
she was like, really want to go to the zoo, and I'm like, we can go to the zoo, and so we went to the zoo, and it was awful the whole time. And then like afterwards, I think I just never texted her again or like called her again. Like I got back and I was just like, this was literally like the worst experience ever.
You
So-
said that?
No, I didn't say that to her, but like afterwards, I was like, because that was like my first ever like actual date, and I was like, this sucks, man. Like this was awful. I never want to do this again.
Did she ever text you? Like after that?
No. Like later on, like she had one of my friends was like, I'm gonna take her out next week, and I was like, okay, cool, because he was like, hey man, I know you guys went out, so how'd that go? I'm like, it didn't really go anywhere. He's like, okay, is it cool if I take her out? I'm like, shoot, dude, go for it. That was the same dude that was like really interested in all the Korean girls at our college.
Did they date at all? Or
I actually never followed up on it. We never talked about it.
My worst experience is going out with a girl and she was like on her phone the whole last time, just like
Kills
and I'm
it.
just like, really? Like looking at your phone every 2 seconds at dinner and everything. I'm like, damn. It's a yeah.
You just weren't interested.
Did she, like, was she like, hey, let's go out again?
No.
No?
No, like, so I don't know if it was something I did or if like she's just like that. But
It was
I
something
don't-
you did.
Probably.
She lost a bet.
What about you, Jonah? What's your worst date experience?
My worst date experience? This girl in high school made me go to Rock on the Range with her, like, all 3 days.
Oh my god.
And it's
That'd
like,
be
I'm not
awful.
really into that, but, like, I'll go hang out with her. But, like, she wants to do everything there the whole day. All 3 days. I was exhausted. I couldn't do it. You know, I had homework that weekend, and none of it.
Can we wrap this up? I have to get this assignment
I
done.
swear, I had math homework to do, and I swear, entire 3 days. Like you
Nothing's
spent the
more-
whole day there.
need to do my math.
You get home at midnight through all this traffic, and then you go to bed for like 6 hours.
Jeez, you're in bed with her for 6 hours?
Oh, I wish.
24/7.
What about, has anybody here figured out how to get girls to pay for everything when you're out?
Just say you forgot your
You know,
wallet.
that's another thing that really annoyed
You know,
me. The
I
water
literally accidentally did that
costs
one time.
$5 a bottle there.
She made you buy everything?
Yeah, she made me buy It's like, I don't want to pay $5 for water. It's just, it's not that I can't afford it. It's just something.
principle. It's
The principle of paying $5 for a bottle of
Yeah,
water,
Somehow
I can't do it.
you ever get stuck doing this again, just bring a
Oh,
Camelback.
it's
It's
never
a
happening
pack of
again.
water on your back, and
Yeah.
you can
That's
even
the
fill it
cool
with beer.
guy.
You don't even have
You
to fill it
see-
with water.
This is what's messed up. They don't let you bring anything in there. You gotta buy everything inside.
Damn.
You have to buy your own drugs
I had some
inside.
Friends go to a music festival called Lost Lands. It's like a big rave, like EDM kind of music, and he brought a whole Camelback full of beer. that's freaking awesome.
That's a
Nice.
Chad move right there.
It is a Chad move. Speaking of which, I was at a restaurant the other day and this guy got an order and his name was Chad, and I was like, what a Chad.
He's a Chad.
That was the most random shit.
That is a Chad.
Yeah, that Chad was definitely
a
Chad.
Chad.
We
No,
wish
but
we
like
could
he was
all
a
be
Chad, but
that
like
Chad.
he actually was a Chad too. Like it was just really ironic.
Like, describe him. What made him a Chad, other than his name
you
being
know,
Chad?
just like the frat kind of guy with like the long hair in the back and the hat. You know,
Bless you.
I feel like I'm describing myself a little bit.
I was about to say,
but-
it sounds a lot like
So I'm
Alex.
just gonna
You're a
stop.
bit of a Chad.
I'm a bit of a Chad, yeah.
Does your wife pay for, like when you go out, like on dates and stuff? Does she pay for it? Have you?
No, because we're married, so we share everything.
Yeah.
What's mine is hers, and what's hers is mine.
It's a great way to put
That was a
it.
good answer.
What
That was a
about
good
you?
answer.
Does your
You
girlfriend
won that.
pay for stuff?
Well, not really. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to put her down. I just make more than she does, so like, I mean, I pay for a lot more, so like, it's pretty split up. It's pretty fair. Like most 9 times out of 10, and she takes care of my son all day. So like, she doesn't have much time to
Pay
work for
things.
fun, you know.
She deserves it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
All
you
women out there,
gotta
you
you gotta
deserve
treat
it.
your you gotta
Find
treat
a
your
man
woman
that'll
like the
treat you
queen
right.
she is.
Yeah, because you
There you
know, us guys, we don't really need a lot. We just need some loving and some food, and that's about it. So get to cooking.
Comics. I need comics.
Oh, and comics if you're Michael.
If you're me, yeah.
That-
In 8 hours of
normal.
quiet time a day.
I mean,
Kill for some sweet tea right now. That's what I would.
Ooh, we could go eat that later
That might-
because
that
that
might
actually
be the
sounds
move.
pretty
you
good.
should get some sweet tea. But my favorite kind of tea is Arnold Palmer with some lemonade
Yes.
in it. You gotta
Arnold
spice it
Palmer.
up a little.
Arnold
bit.
Palmer has lemonade in it.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
No,
You said
Arnold. No,
Arnold
no.
Palmer with
No, 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 no.
lemonade.
You said Arnold Palmer. Yeah, with lemonade.
Arnold Palmer
That's what I
is
said,
tea
like,
with
tea
lemonade.
Yeah.
I
That's
didn't
just
finish
called
my
an Arnold
sentence.
Palmer.
Yeah,
It's
right.
just an Arnold
That's what-
Palmer.
I know what I was saying. I just like didn't
I
complete.
knew
You
it.
knew
I
what you
don't-
were
I
saying, but
don't
you
really
didn't
think you were
communicate it.
saying-
Maybe I'm actually bad at communicating. And that's
Maybe
why I
you
have
need to work
problems
on
in
your communication.
relationships.
Work on that.
In a marriage, it's
A girl broke up with you because you called Arnold Palmer with lemonade.
Yeah.
She's like, "This is a problem, Alex.
This is it. I can't do this. I can't. Arnold Palmer with lemonade? No.
There's
thanks.
too much
Straight up,
lemonade."
I love Arnold Palmer though. It's so good. I would smack that.
I do
shit.
kind of want Arnold Palmer now.
Sounds really good.
That's
Well,
good
alright, well, that's what
stuff.
we're doing
It's
now.
It
like
is.
99 cents. a
Okay, guys,
huge-ass
random
can.
topic. The movie industry right now. Do you think it's just gonna crash and burn and
Yep.
never be seen again, or
In
do you think
terms
it's
of, like,
gonna
the
make a comeback?
theaters.
Theaters are gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so like that's pretty much like the only way that like different movie companies make their money, and like I know that they're trying to switch it
No.
over to streaming
No.
and get movies like.
I mean, like
available.
Hollywood will make a lot more money
Yeah.
from just streaming it because they won't have to pay the theaters.
Hollywood's not going
to
to lose any money.
This will be a
They'll make sure. of
yeah.
that.
This
Yeah.
will make Hollywood actually like
Richer.
But like
yeah.
no movies are coming out like at all.
Well, yeah, because everything stopped filming for COVID. But like, as soon as 2021 rolls around, the movies are going to start rolling back out.
I have a theory that they're doing this and putting them on streaming services because they're just trying to keep us indoors and like control us more.
I mean, that's
not a
I
bad
think
idea,
I think that's
though.
pretty true, and
I
I, think
mean-
it helps kind of kill like the movie theaters because like
Yeah.
it would.
I
be
feel like
bad
all of
for
these
them.
are just like really bad conspiracy theories.
Nah, I think they're
Listen.
pretty accurate actually.
Listen, our society is so lazy and we're just getting worse. Like,
That's true.
and they're taking advantage of that, and we're so blind and we're just a bunch of zombies running around that
Sheeple.
we just let it happen. I'm serious though. Like,
I don't think that's a problem though. I think it's genius on the business side of things.
yeah.
They're just trying to
I think
save
it- I think
as
it's
much money
genius.
as they possibly can.
Like
the less
Amazon,
people they gotta pay.
So smart. I
Didn't
think it's
like
so smart.
Jeff Bozo get like 80
Bozo?
million?
Jeff
Jeff.
yes.
It's his name from now on. Jeff Bozo.
Didn't,
No, but Amazon is making so much more money since COVID.
Yeah,
like
didn't
they
he
are
make,
making
like, another,
so much more
like
money.
$80 billion
Yeah.
or something since COVID
Like,
started
it's
because everyone
insane.
started ordering Amazon.
Like
Well, yeah.
they're definitely taking advantage of COVID.
You know they
During it-
stopped. No, you go ahead. My bad.
during anything, like somebody's always benefiting. So like, right
You know
now
they
it's-
had to stop for a while doing like how like when you buy stuff on Amazon they'll refer you to another product to try
Yeah.
to make you buy that. They had to stop doing that because they couldn't keep up. So they had to stop that marketing promotion.
I could actually
because
see
they were
that.
selling too much.
Yeah.
Like and that's
No,
like 35%
They
of the
actually
revenue.
like you know how Black Friday is
Look into
usually
it.
just like Black Friday and then there's like a digital day.
yeah,
Cyber
Cyber
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
That was
like-
extended.
Yeah, they
this
extended
year.
it like
Yeah.
for a whole week because they just couldn't deal with
Yeah.
everything coming in. Like the servers were gonna crash.
Where do you
and
think I
stuff.
got this USB hub from? Cyber
Not
Monday
Amazon.
deal.
That's beautiful.
Maybe I should have hopped off on that. No, but I do genuinely think that each generation's just gonna get lazier and lazier, and like 2 generations from now, like nobody's gonna know how to do anything.
bold of you to assume the planet will still be functioning 2 generations from
There it
now.
is.
I mean, honestly.
I mean, we're 2 generations. If global warming continues, we're 2 generations away from an uninhabitable Earth.
it's scary though. Like,
gonna
Jeff
be like-
Bezos
I
and
barely
Elon
know how to
Musk
do
have said that they will
anything. I don't know how to
go
teach my
and be
kids.
livable
Yeah.
in space by 2024. That is
Hey.
their goal.
I'm ready for space, man.
Me too. I think that'd be great.
Zero
Listen,
gravity.
When my
hanging out
when
on
my
Mars.
fam or when my kids see my lazy ass, they'll be like,
You're not
I don't
having
want to do
kids.
that.
And I
pretty
I
accurate,
think
actually.
it would be good if we went to space. I think it would cut down on global
Okay,
warming.
but like, so just to
What would
combine these
happen
things.
to Earth if we did go to space?
Let's
like, would we
nuke
just
it, I don't
leave
care.
completely?
I mean, we're not all going to space,
Yeah.
guys.
Someone's got to stay behind.
Someone's
If
staying.
25% of the population goes to space, I think it's better for the
Elon Musk
world.
is what's it called when you give money towards something?
Donation.
He's
Philanthropist.
donating and supporting Tom Cruise going to space to make the first film in space.
Wow.
I did see that.
I
That-
thought
that would
Sandra
be-
Bullock made the first film in space. With
Bullock?
gravity.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
What's up with you and names tonight?
Jeff Bozo and Sandra
Jeff
Bullock.
Bozo was an accident. Sandra Bullock was on purpose.
Sandra Bullock.
So I'm just gonna combine these two things and just tell Alex's comment about we're getting lazier and Chris's comment about how we're going to space. Guys, you're describing the plot of WALL-E.
That actually
Basically.
is.
Oh my god, you
Basically.
just blew my mind. And that
Basically.
goes even deeper because Disney, there's a conspiracy theory that Disney just like owns everything and is like really like.
They do own everything.
So
Well, okay,
Disney's
they do,
trying
but-
to make WALL-E come
No.
to life.
Well, maybe, but
It's gonna
like,
be a huge attraction.
but like everybody kind of like says that they're a lot like Nazis and like Hitler and like they're gonna have like this whole regime and shit.
Disney's like Nazis
Disney
and
is,
Hitler.
is Nazi Germany.
Yeah, like there's always
Mickey
like
Mouse
pictures of
is
Mickey
Adolf
Mouse with
Hitler.
like
Confirmed.
going
Yeah, I
the-
think I've seen
doing the
that.
So,
Hitler signs.
so there's pictures of them doing that, and that's your evidence.
No, there's a lot of people. There's a whole
I think
community
he's
that
just
talks
talking
about
about,
it.
like,
There's a community
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't really.
There's a furry
It's
community.
interesting. I'm not gonna
He,
take that away
he
from
just
you.
thought it was.
Can we get a
interesting,
furry on the
guys.
podcast? Can
Can
he
we
wear
not?
his
I
actual
mean,
suit?
we could become furries.
Let's
and
do
then
it.
There would be a furry on the.
I would rather
podcast.
not.
Can we just get
what's
one
the
big
deal with
furry
furries?
suit?
I don't.
And like all live in it.
And
Michael,
we
do you wanna
become so
explain what
desperate
furries are to
for
Alex?
Guests and sponsors. We need a furry.
It's open up to anyone. What if we become the furry
Anyone.
podcast?
I mean, I don't think we are qualified to become the furry podcast.
So-
There's probably already a furry
I-
podcast.
I don't feel like I need to
Probably
explain
someone.
what a furry is.
No, I think you do
Don't-
to Alex.
don't-
I think you need to
I don't
entirely
think we
explain
need to
what a furry
try
is
and
to Alex.
explain that.
Yeah, you definitely do. I just know that it's sexual,
No, well, a little
or
bit.
it can be. Yeah.
So furry, like in the most basic definition, is like people that like to make and dress up in fur costumes, like an animal costume,
I've
like
seen them. Yeah.
like an anthropomorphic dragon or wolf or something.
I'd be a bunny.
Yeah, but it kind of goes along with the idea that like when you put on a mask, your true face comes out. Furries are like these degenerates that do a bunch of drugs and are into like really, really weird sexual things, like wearing diapers and crapping in them and like being like, oopsie, I made a messy. Ooh, and like that's
I did
apparently
not
like
know that.
super attractive.
Well, we're never gonna have furry listeners now.
Why not?
We just call them all a bunch of degenerates.
I said, well, yeah.
That's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen. We're
If
gonna
the
bring
furry
on-
community would like to
guess we'll just-
sponsor us,
Yeah, if the furry community just wants to reach out, send one our way
send one furry.
to defend your whole clan. We'll
Your clan.
Come defend yourselves
Send a
first.
single furry for
Alex, send one
negotiation.
furry for Alex to fight.
to the death.
The furry fighter versus the wee warrior. Who is deadliest?
To make it fair, Alex will represent the skin community. Alex will wear nothing and will drench him in olive oil.
I'm glad you didn't say white because, as of earlier, I don't know if I could tell what that meant.
This podcast is gonna die before it begins.
Much like Icarus,
That
we
should be
flew
our
too,
motto. I
too
think
close to
it's
the
pretty
sun.
Great.
I mean, I'm sure someone will listen to it.
The people we beg.
The people
Speaking
we
of
beg.
listening, we are getting up there in time. We have been talking for an hour and 13 minutes.
that is beautiful.
Half of this should be canceled.
Most of this is going to get cut.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't do any kind of editing other than just messing with the sound levels.
Well, I mean, we could wrap it up.
we are going to wrap it up. So, thank you for listening. If you're still listening for our first and last episode, because we're going to get canceled and demonetized
I
and
feel
thrown
bad
in
for you.
federal
Not
prison.
even monetized.
I have been your host, Michael.
You get enough
Been your
subscribers.
co-host